My father once told me a story about a dog that never left his mind. He said that when people hear it, they often think it is only about an animal. But if they stay until the end, they see their own face inside it. I did not understand him then. I do now. Near a small village lived a large sheepdog named Brim. He was calm, strong, and always close to his master. Every morning, he walked behind the sheep. Every evening, he lay beside the gate. The people smiled when they saw him because they knew exactly what he would do. Brim never chased birds. He never left the fields. If another dog barked at him, he stayed quiet. His master liked this very much. "You are a good dog," the man often said. "You know your place." Brim believed those words. He thought love came from doing only what others expected. One cold morning, a young wolf came close to the flock. It was thin and weak. It did not attack. It only watched from far away. Brim ran toward it with a loud bark. The wolf did not fight. It stepped back and said, "Why do you guard them with such anger?" "They are my flock," Brim answered. "Are they?" asked the wolf. "Or do you only stand where someone tells you to stand?" Brim growled. "Go away." The wolf disappeared into the trees, but the question stayed. Days passed, yet Brim could not forget those words. Soon, he began to notice things he had never seen before. The sheep were afraid of every sound, because no one let them walk beyond the same hills. His master never thanked him unless he obeyed without a question. If Brim rested for a moment, people called him lazy. If he barked too much, they called him noisy. Whatever he did, someone wanted something different. For the first time, Brim wondered if he was loved for who he was or only for what he gave. One evening, he walked farther than ever before. He reached the edge of the forest. There he found the young wolf again. It was drinking from a stream. "You came back?" the wolf said with a small smile. "I only wanted answers." The wolf nodded. "I once lived with people too," it said. "When I was small, they fed me. They tied a rope around my neck. They liked me because I stayed close. One day, I grew bigger. I wanted to run. I wanted to choose my own path. That day, they stopped calling me good. They called me dangerous." Brim looked to the clear water. "So, you left?" "I did not leave because I hated them," the wolf answered softly. "I left because I could not stay small forever." Brim returned before sunrise. No one knew where he had been. Life went on, but something inside him had changed. Now he watched the hills with new eyes. He still guarded the sheep, but not because he feared losing praise. He did it because he chose to. When danger came, he stood firm. When there was no danger, he rested. He no longer hurried each time someone shouted. That confused his master. "You have become slow," the man complained. Brim stayed quiet. "You used to move the moment I called." Still, Brim said nothing. The next weeks became harder. The master gave more orders. Brim followed the ones that truly mattered. The rest he ignored. Soon the warm voice disappeared. The man no longer touched his head. He no longer called him a good dog. The villagers noticed the change too. Brim is not the same. He has become proud. He thinks too much. Brim heard every word. Each one hurt. More than once, he almost returned to his old ways. It would have been easy. One quick step, one bowed head, one life that pleased everyone except himself. Then came the longest night of his life. Heavy rain filled the river. The old bridge broke. Many sheep became trapped on the other side. The villagers shouted from every direction. Some wanted Brim to cross. Others told him to stay. His master pointed with his hand. "Do as I say." Brim looked at the broken bridge. He knew the wood would not hold. He also saw another path far away along the river. It was longer. Few people even remembered it. Without asking anyone, Brim turned away from the bridge. His master shouted with anger, "Come back!" The villagers cried out, "He is running away. He has left us." Brim didn't stop. He ran through mud. He climbed sharp rocks. He crossed the river where it became narrow. Then he reached the trapped sheep from the safe side. Slowly, he led them along the hidden path. It took many hours. When the sun rose, every sheep returned alive. The people stared in silence. Brim had saved them all. His master walked towards him. For a moment, Brim hoped everything would change. Instead, the man spoke with a cold voice. "You should have obeyed me." Brim looked into his eyes. "If you had crossed the bridge, you would have died," one old villager whispered. The master answered without looking away from Brim. "Maybe," but he did not listen. At that moment, Brim understood something that broke his heart more than any wound. The man was not angry because Brim failed. He was angry because Brim decided for himself. The sheep gathered around Brim, not because someone ordered them, because they trusted him. Brim never lived at the gate again. He stayed near the hills, free to choose where he stood. Sometimes he guarded the flock. Sometimes he walked alone beneath the open sky. People still spoke about him. Some called him stubborn. Some called him wild. A few called him wise. Brim no longer tried to change their minds. He had spent too many days earning names that disappeared with one choice. He cared more about living with an honest heart and wearing the name of a good dog. Many years later, young dogs asked why he never slept beside the gate. Brim only looked at the old broken bridge still lying in the river. "The gate kept my body close," he said quietly. "The bridge showed me who held the rope." The lesson of this story is simple. Brim did not change because he stopped caring. He changed because he finally started making his own choices. While he always obeyed, everyone called him a good dog. But the moment he chose a better path instead of an ordered one, many people became angry, even though his choice saved every sheep. That is how life often works. Some people say they want the best for you, but what they really want is the version of you that is easiest for them. As long as you stay quiet, always agree, and never change, they feel comfortable. The moment you begin to grow, set limits, or follow what you know is right, they may act as if you have become a different person. You have not betrayed them. You have only stopped letting others decide who you should be. The people who truly love you may not understand your change at first, but with time, they will see your heart. The ones who only loved your obedience will often leave because they never wanted your freedom. They wanted your silence. So do not judge your growth by who becomes angry because of it. Judge it by this one question. Are you becoming more honest, more kind, and more true to yourself? If the answer is yes, keep walking, even if some people refuse to walk beside you. And if this story spoke to your heart, I'd love to know what you think. Leave a comment with the lesson you took from it, and if you'd like to hear more stories like this, you are warmly invited to subscribe and join me for the next one.